My brief paranormal encounter with what I believe was a shadow person. When I was in 6th grade, as I recall, about 11 years old, I was invited to a barbecue at a local park by a fellow classmate. I live in Las Vegas, so parks tend to consist of a playground, an adequate grass field for sports, and a walkway surrounding. This particular park happened to be surrounded by 6 to 7 foot brick walls all around, except the front of the park which lead to the street, and a single doorway wide entrance opposite of that in the back, which lead to a neighboring apartment complex. After a day of playing as most kids tend to, it was time to go home. We were tasked with collecting all of my friends' younger brothers and sisters. There were 4 of us same-aged kids actively looking for about 7 or so younger children. The park wasn't too huge and there was only one brick building which served as the restrooms by the front. The kids weren't too hard to find. But this is where things take a turn towards the paranormal. Halfway through the park we see a dark figure of what appears to be a small child. Thinking it was one of the siblings we were looking for, we naturally start running towards it. At this point the figure is making a dash toward the back of the park, so we give chase and start yelling at the child to stop. As this dark, black-colored figure is reaching the end, the most fucked up, completely spookiest thing I have ever seen in my life ensues next. The dark childlike figure turns white, starts running on all fours for like 10 feet, runs up a tree like a cat, and uses the elevation to jump over the wall to the apartment complex. We run out of terror back to the front of the park. The figure was completely solid and I have 3 eyewitnesses that can back my claim. I always pull this story out whenever me and friends have paranormal discussions. So in conclusion, Reddit, have any of you ever seen something similar? I would love the feedback.